Very exciting. We're going to go again to Europe Square control points, where we will see whether Impact Gaming or Dust2 eSports are the best at moving around the map while shooting precisely.
Yep, let the games begin as we're going to see Corrupt bringing up the rear behind his teammates, running straight to C. Who is he going to meet at C? Only teammates. Looks like C is secure. Meanwhile, Dust2 are taking A. The battle is going to be for B as Gentrix gets a triple elimination right at the beginning. What?
What a sneaky person Gentrix is. A triple elimination. Gentrix is, of course, the strongest NA player according to the stats. And Surgic is going to take up Corrupt, while Arma is taking out Venom. Impact Gaming are up. They are up 60 points, and they seem to have 2 points, B and C, while Dust only have A. And Corrupt gets a double elimination with a G launcher, but Gentrix is going to send another G launcher. It's a G launcher galore. They're raining rockets from the sky.
They just did everything that they could to secure and guarantee that point B is theirs, as we now see there's a fight going on at A as Surgic takes down Venom with a shotgun. They're going to take A as well now.
It's a triple cap for Dust2. No, it's a triple cap for Impact Gaming. I'm sorry, it's a triple cap, and they have an incredible amount of points coming in. It's 300 points lead. I knew they were going to try and dominate, but this is just harsh. Right now, the Spleen is going to take down Venom, while Gentrix taking down the Spleen. Point B is going to be going back to Impact Gaming. Dust2 managed to take A back, but it's still really not enough for them to have the gap lessen.
Corrupt sneaking in behind, gonna try and take point B as Gentrix comes in. He's got something to say about point C. Tries to get the Blade Master there, doesn't matter, gets the shotgun down on the Spleen. Now he has another fight going on. Meanwhile at point A, Aerial takes down Armace, and Aerial seems to be securing point A, so the sides are sort of switching over, but B seems to be very secure for Impact Gaming.
Venom losing a duel against Armace, and the Spleen taking out Corrupt with a G launcher, while B and A both belong to, it seems, Impact Gaming, as AK is trying to take B back. The whole Dust2 team seems to be on B. They are hell-bent on taking it back, and this is a good tactic as they need to launch from somewhere. Now the Spleen is going to go for a duel. With Venom, and Aerial is going to take him out in the process. Some
serious work still needs to be done by Dust2. They've got a lot of catching up to do as Aerial spies down Surgic, but just about gets the LM off of him. Meanwhile, Gentrix gets a Blade Master on AK. Spleen takes down Corrupt, and Surgic takes down Aerial. There's eliminations all over the map, but it's not doing anything to change this score.
This is incredibly hard on Dust2, as Impact Gaming is 600 points ahead, as they've been controlling almost all of the points all of this time. Corrupt with a triple elimination, taking down the whole Dust2 team himself, and now they're taking the first map, showing that they are dominant for a reason, both in an A, and they were the victors of Pro Series Texas, not for no reason.
That was brutal, Sanis. That was the least close game that we've seen. Dust2 need to pick it up. They need to pick it up to have even a chance to win a single map in this series.
Yes, whatever Dust2 were doing on this map, they need to scratch that off. They need to take something new and try that on Impact Gaming. But maybe as this is the only control point map that we'll have in the first 3 maps, they will manage to take back something later on King of the Hill or TDM. Of course, Impact Gaming seem very, very relaxed. Venom is almost lying on the table there, and it seems like they have this in the bag, but I'm sure Spleen as the in-game leader has something to say about that.
Yeah, I would expect so. You know, we did see a few attempts at fighting back in the last game, but unfortunately, Dust2 just weren't able to get those control points quite as efficiently as Impact were. Maybe moving forwards to Old Factory, we'll see a different story.
Yes, and chat is going insane. It's like, Impact, wow, go Impact, that was good, and total dominating. Yes, chat is supporting Impact, it seems, but who will not support such a show of skills?
Yeah, and if they were supporting Dust2 before that game, maybe they've changed their mind during that game.
But of course, I think Dust2 fans really need to give their all to Dust2 so that they can turn this around. Yeah. And it, of course, is possible to turn this around. I think in Guns-N' eSports right now, as we only are starting to have old experienced players, we just don't have the emotional power to turn around in a really, really tough situations. But I think Spleen is one of the players who have been around for a long, long time. He can actually motivate his team to give them advice, to give them the energy that they need to turn this whole thing around.
Yeah, the Spleen is going to need to do that. I mean, we were watching with Impact, we were watching Gentrix at work, and just watching him mowing down the other team was quite a sight to behold. There's Venom once again in his Brazilian-colored sunglasses.
Yes, of course, Gentrix looks so nice and so kind for a person who is completely ruthless.
He is ruthless.
In the game.
Yeah.
He's doing triple eliminations left and right. I think only Excellency has shown us the same level of mowing down opponents today on this tournament.
He has that in common with me, actually, Stannis. Looks like a nice guy. Ruthless.
Yeah.
Ruthless.
Sure. Okay. So what we're going to say, the memes, by the way, guys, the memes. Ariel is the meme king.
Oh, really?
Yeah, as you remember, he was on Pro Series Texas. In the interview, he confessed that he didn't tell his friends and family
of course.
that he was going for Pro Series Texas, and he just told them he was going to a friend's house, and then he had to explain a gigantic check and the trophy to them.
That's probably a pretty good thing to explain, though. If you're his friends and family, you're not going to complain when you're just presented with all of this money.
This time around, I just came up and I asked him, what did you tell your family and friends now? But unfortunately, Ariel wasn't a good sport in a way that he didn't keep the meme going. He should have told his family he's going to, I don't know, maybe to Alaska, or he's going for a 3-day trip into the largest aquarium in America, but he instead told them that he's going to Guns of Boom.
The problem is, his family now don't trust him because of the
know.
first time. And once they've already not trusting you, it's hard to hide that kind of thing.
I guess now they know. Chad, what are your thoughts? What What does Dust2 need to do?
I'm not speaking from experience there, by the way. I don't hide things from my family.
Turn it back around. Okay, yeah, I'm listening.
How about you, Stannis? Do your family know you're here?
Yeah, no. They don't know I'm still alive, of course. I'm joking. Of course they know I'm here. Don't worry about it. It was all lies. Okay, go. People are saying that there will be. Well, people are all about giveaways right now.
I don't blame them. I want an icebreaker.
Yeah, guys, if you want a giveaway, don't worry. It will get to you. There will be lists of people who won, and we have winners in the chat. And don't send the IDs during the different segments. You only need to do it during giveaways, and there will be more. But it's just Venom has the swag. It's true. I have double thumbs up from Joel. Thank you, Joel. You know what, Joel? Double thumbs up back to you. No, it's quadruple thumbs. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Stannis.
It up, man.
I'll just sit here.
Okay, let's read some fun facts. Dust2 had played 13 matches on Farming Complex before, so they have a lot of experience on that map. What do you say to that? Okay, that was an interesting, thoughtful.
You told me not to do anything. I'm just sitting here.
Oh, sure.
Told me off for my thumbs up.
Oh.
Mean. Would you like me to join in?
Yeah, please.
Okay, I'll join in. Can you ask me the question again?
You're so high maintenance. I'm gonna say as far as shoutcasting partners, so high maintenance.
What's going on with Twitch chat? With
okay,
YouTube
let's
chat,
go over
sorry.
to the YouTube chat. Yeah. Okay, so what do we have here? So who will win the tournament? Tell us in the comments. Okay, people. What do you say? What do you think? Stannis doesn't know how to play Guns of Boom. I dare you. I double dare you to say that on my stream when I'm losing to you during a game.
Yeah.
I know how to play, man. I'm not very good because I'm kind of slow. But last time I found a great weapon for me, Last Breath, because Last Breath deals incredible damage, but it is slow. So just like me, and I'm slow too.
The real question, Stannis, do you play with aim assist?
No, I play with aim assist, without aim assist always, and I play against people. He just wrote all caps. Joel just wrote all caps. Stannis. What do you want? What do you want to say, Joel?
Just a fan.
Just a fan. It's great. I'm patient. Let's get to it. Okay, let's just speculate for a little bit because we have some air to fill here. Okay, just I'm saying Impact Gaming, they seem to be going for a strong victory here. And if Impact Gaming faces against Lazarus, who would you reckon would win?
Ooh, that's a really tough one. I mean, we're talking arguably the best team from Europe versus the best team from North America. I think Lazarus, and that's partly national pride, the European team. Yeah.
I would actually, I think like there is a big argument to be made that Impact Gaming are actually going to kick them. Like, they kick them out of the tournament.
Traitor!
I'm just saying, like, I love Lazarus, and like nobody will be as happy as me if Lazarus gets a rematch with back-to-back, because this is our history. This is our Guns of Boom esports history.
I think actually the members of Lazarus would probably be as happy as you.
Because
they'll be winning a lot of money.
A little less. I think a little less. Yeah, but I mean, like Impact. But I'm just saying that Impact Gaming with Gentrix, they are very, very strong. Yes, European region is a lot tougher, and maybe Impact Gaming are a little bit too relaxed, as you've seen Venom doing like this thing, like during
they're just having a good time.
Yeah, they were.
This is fun as well.
But like when you have Venom, who's like, hey, shades and flying, and then you have Lord Mano, who's like this, and he like it's going to be like seriously scary. Yes, Gentrix is so what we're seeing on our Guns of Boom chat, patented Guns of Boom.
What are we seeing?
We're seeing like it's Gentrix. Gentrix is beast. They say
agree with that.
He's a beast with a kind face, which makes him even more dangerous. Okay, so what do we have? Like, this is actually inspiration on my gunplay. Thank you.
Yeah.
The 420 gamer.
Go play.
Go play.
Anyone can be here competing with the very best of them. And it looks like we're going to see more of this competition now as we jump into TDM on Old Factory.
Okay, Old Factory Team Deathmatch. This is going to go to the team with the best playing. And Impact Gaming, they are a little bit on the backside here. And Dust2 are not waiting at all. They're throwing themselves forward.
The Spleen going to run around the side there as AK wins a little 1-on-1 there. Armate's got the first strike early on against Corrupt, and he gets a double elim actually by taking down Aerial as well. And things looking really good for Dust2 at the start of this game.
Yes, Dust2 does not want to be kept behind. They are going to throw themselves at Impact, and they're going to bring them down in this beginning of the TDM. Now they just need to keep it, but Aerial with a triple elimination takes it almost all back with, I think it was a double elimination with a knife. That was crazy.
What a comeback there from Aerial. Shame we missed it, but now AK going to do what he does best. Corrupt trying to get the snipe off there, misses, and Aerial with the elimination streak with the Blade Master there. Venom does get a snipe off of AK, shutting him out. We saw how powerful AK was in the last series. Venom loses a little fight there against Surgic as the players are sprawling all over this map.
Yes, and Aerial is just so greedy this game. He's just taking everyone. But Spleen and Arm Ace are going to shut them down. Arm Ace taking a double elimination, taking both Gentrix and Corrupt down, as they are widening the gap because they don't want to be another 3-0 on this tournament. They want to be the ones who win 3-1 against the strongest team in North America. And Aerial is taken down. AK Krasilnikov and the Spleen a double elimination. And they overcame them in those 5 seconds. How is it even possible?
That was a huge flip in such a short amount of time. Gentrix discovers another player that does get knocked out by the Spleen as Corrupt gets a headshot there on the Spleen, avenging his teammate. Gonna see if he can find someone else. Can he find someone else? Can he find someone else? Yes! Yes! He takes down Surgic. Oh, it doesn't quite get the elim on him, but that was a lot of damage. Tries to finish it off with the grenade. Doesn't.
No, flashbang. So he's going for a tactical play. I cannot breathe during this match. And Impact Gaming are going to take this group fight as Venom. Venom going for a triple elimination with Spleen and Arm Ace and taking almost everyone else. AK Krasilnikov is going to try to stack the points back up in Dust2's favor, but he's a little bit short. This is very, very close. An Incinerator time, damage over time play is really good now. He sees where he is. The Spleen is going to take, 253 to 253. Oh, I cannot do this anymore, man.
No, it's okay. Gentrix tries to get a snipe there. Doesn't quite manage to line up the shot, so he's going to run in with the assault rifle. The Spleen takes down Aerial. Gentrix is going to run around behind Surgic on the other side of things. So it's even again. It's tied again, Stanis. Surgic running around the corner. Both teams have to be very careful here as Aerial gets the G-Launcher elim on the Spleen.
No breathing room whatsoever. This is so rare. They are evening it out again and again and again, and now we don't know who is going to win. They are taking their time, thinking about what is going to happen next. Gentrix is going to camp here with Venom, going for like scouting out with an Incinerator, but Spleen is going to take down Corrupt while Gentrix takes down Arm Ace. It is still very, very close with Gentrix with the double elimination. He's going to widen the gap, but Dust2 are not lagging behind the Spleen, Arm Ace, and AK Krasilnikov. Collective are going to take eliminations one after another as one team, as they are going ahead, and it's 364 versus 346. Same numbers, by the way, still cool.
Yeah, this is so close. The team has really slowed this down now. Corrupt manages to sneak up, trying to help out Aerial there. Does have a fight with the Spleen, but the Spleen wins the fight. Gentrix takes down Surgic. Impact now, the most firm lead that we've had all game, and it's not much of a lead whatsoever, as Aerial now with his sniper out runs around the corner. Armace ready with his own sniper. These headshots really count here.
This is crazy. Like, Dust2 is like 6 points behind, but Gentrix is going to take Spleen for another 20 points. And here you see it's like two violent waves like crashing into each other, and then there's like quiet moments, and then again like 441 to 460, an elimination streak from Gentrix, taking the very important points at 475. This is going to be so close, but Dust2 is going for 476. How is it even possible? The Spleen is taking the Gentrix, and now there's a 1 point difference, and both teams only need a double elimination to win this entire map, and then it's going to be 1-1 for Dust2, or it's going to be 2-0 for Impact Gaming. Nobody wants to stick their neck out, but if they only all wait those 30 seconds, Dust2 are going to win by default, as they are 1 point ahead.
Everything slowed right down because every single elimination counts here as the action now starts to heat up. All of Impact Gaming are grouped together. AK on the other side of the map as we see a player through the door there. How are they going to engage in this? Impact do take the lead. AK tries to take him out but fails as Impact Gaming get their second win of the series. They are now 2-0. And now for Dust2, things are not looking good.
It wasn't easy, and Venom was the one to put the grenade in to finish this map. It's going to be 2-0, and this wasn't an easy map. It wasn't an easy win. Dust2 are definitely showing they're not going to take this lying down, but of course, Armaze seems disappointed as they've put everything they had, and they dominated so hard. They dominated so hard, but they still didn't manage to win this map. I think Spleen is asking someone from the technical team. Maybe there is something there. But Gentrix was incredibly strong, but I feel like the whole Impact Gaming team was like rotating, doing incredible multi-eliminations this whole time.
That was more the game that I want to see, though. The first game in this series was so one-sided. That could have gone either way right up until the very end, and it does go to show that Dust2 do have a real shot here. They could get the reverse sweep. It could happen, Stannis.
As we see in the information below here, like at the kick-off event, Spleen was playing for Lazarus. Actually, and now if Spleen manages to win, they will have to go up against Lazarus with his own team.
Yeah, that would be very cool to see. It's not looking likely at the moment, got to be honest. However, they did put up a good fight in that last game, and if they continue to get better each time, then they might get the reverse sweep here.
I almost, like, my heart almost stopped during that game.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like, it was like, the craziest thing is, it wasn't that it was like all the time action. It was like they would jump onto each other and just be crazy battle. Everyone throwing around eliminations, and then they would all wait. It's like they have it's like a dance. Like they had an agreement to just do it. Like, okay, we'll do a group fight, then we wait 5 seconds or 10 seconds, then we'll do another group fight, and we'll do it always like that. But it's amazing that no team member ever wanted to go on their own to flank or to try and scout out. Nobody was overreaching, as we've seen Lord Mano, for example, going for the enemy spawn point up against 3 people, or Divine King doing the same thing. These guys are a lot more concise. They are a lot better at grouping up and moving around as a team.
It doesn't look like we're going to be starting the next game just yet, Stannis. So do we have any insightful words of wisdom from your friends over at YouTube?
My friends. Chat, please bestow your witness upon us. Chat, what are you thinking? Like, Dust2 really, it felt like Dust2 really deserved victory, and Impact Gaming just took it. They just took it. They showed us that they can like take the victory from any position, and it is amazing. So what are your thoughts? Can Dust2 turn it around, or is Impact going to make like a bigger impact, even just crushing Dust2 to dust?
Stannis.
I had like a double pun there.
With jokes like that, it's going to be a long day.
Giveaways, let's go. Interesting insight. So that's okay. Stannis, fake giveaways. It's not fake giveaways, guys. Just wait for the next giveaway. It's going to be a little bit later. Just right now, it's not giveaway, so you can stop typing in your ID. Okay, so Impact are the best. Okay, so who won? Impact won 2 maps. as far as we know, in a row. And the first one was completely one-sided, but the second one
Really
was
close.
a hard stopper. So
Really close.
Lance Samuelson says that was a hard stopper. Paramedics are on the way. That's amazing. Though I will need those paramedics because you know what? I think like it's going to be another one of those at least. And if Dust2 manages to take it back, and they might very well do that, then I don't know if I can take it. Falcone, please do something.
I definitely do not think I could take a reverse sweep here, but Dust2, that is what they are going to be aiming for as we are about to get into what could be the final game of this series, unless Dust2 can put a stop to Impact's winning streak.
I'd say that as far as like holding up on the real stage goes, like Impact Gaming might be the best there are because they are so relaxed. They're so like they're so well put together. They joke. They just do everything. It feels like they are born for the stage. So I don't know as far as their like. So, as far as their actual skills and shooting go, they are definitely the ones to have the nerves of steel.
Only
now,
6
we'll see.
elims ahead of Dust2, worth pointing that out.
Yeah. It's just 6 elims, but the score is so different. It's much bigger. And not only it goes from control points, because there was a TDM, it goes from just those triple eliminations, because they had special achievements and they had like multi-eliminations a lot more. Okay, so like I'm really interested as what chat has to say here. Nice voice, Stannis, but I like the sounds of guns better. Man, this is the sickest burn I ever had. Like I'll
Hey,
crank,
the guns sound pretty good, Stannis. Not real guns, but
I'll crank up the beautifulness of my voice just to try and rival with the guns. So, what about those guns then? Was good?
that was
pretty okay.
I give it a solid 7.5 out
Yeah,
of
but
10.
it's still not as good as guns, is it?
The guns do sound good. It's one of the coolest
true,
things
it's
about
true.
Guns of Boom, actually. You know, if you're playing with headphones on, the guns, they just sound really good.
Oh, there's like a sick burn here. Like, put the camera back on Spleen blaming his phone. Well, I'm not sure if Spleen is blaming his phone right now, but I mean, like, maybe they are having some technical difficulties. And I've seen like this, like the game was so fast, it was so fast and it was so good. I mean, like, do you remember that moment when they were looking for one sniper shot? Just peeking out, peeking back in, and that flashbang, you know, like, before every battle, every player, just explaining for the guys if you're new here, before every battle, the guys have, before every respawn, they have to choose what consumable they're going to have. And if at that point, if only he had a normal grenade at that point, he would take that elimination.
Yeah.
But he only had a flashbang, which was not as useful because it just does so little damage. It was like, such a moment.
It's tough. It's very cool, though, to watch these fights as they develop, because obviously the time to kill in Guns of Boom is pretty significant. It's pretty large. And so the sniper headshots don't always do it on their own. What have you found?
See this one from Don Day? Read it out, please.
You want me to read it out?
Yeah, read it out. Because
It says, wow, you suck, Stannis.
Oh, hell.
Is that what
hell.
it said?
No.
It said, you sound great, Stannis.
I'm just so much in love with myself, but I think you can tell. But basically, that's why I feel so related to Venom, as I think he's the same type of person. And those shades, man, I just enjoy him so much.
Where are your shades?
My shades, I don't have shades. I have the voice, but Venom has voice and shades. I mean, like he
You
has
could
me
have
beaten.
You can have both.
Yeah,
Just borrow Venom shades. and
It's
then-
true. It's true. But
Yeah.
you wouldn't be able to look me into the eyes. It would be pretty boring.
You wouldn't be able to look each other in the eyes.
But you know, like the finals, like if this next battle goes 3-0, then we have the finals ahead of us, and it is going to be Lazarus against Impact Gaming.
It's what we've wanted. It's what we've wanted.
It's strength. For me, it's like unstoppable force meets like an
Unmovable object.
immovable object. Yeah.
Yeah, like
It's
that.
just because, like, I feel like the military style of Lord Mano just being an in-game leader, just stopping anyone, just stomping, being so aggressive that the defending team doesn't even know what to do. What do you do when Lord Mano runs up to you when there's 3 people and there's just have no breaks whatsoever as a whole team?
You run away. That's what you
Just
do.
run away.
Sounds like the game isn't going to be starting just yet, so we can continue having a look to see what YouTube chat has to say, if you'd like.
Sure. Hashtag giveaway. I see. So drop the comment who will win the tournament. Waiting for that. I'll need just a second here. The guy on the right has said 4 words. Please say more words, Falcone.
You would like me to say more words? Okay, I'm going to say a few words for you now. Oh, but I'm going to get interrupted because we actually have a couple fun videos to show you. Let's take a look at some Impact Gaming hero shots.
Those moves, man. I'm surprised just how many dance moves our esports players know. When do they train?
I want to know why we haven't been given this Brazilian headwear. And
I mean, like, yeah, it would look great on you. I think
it would look fantastic. Yeah.
Who's Stannis? Oh, that hurts.
Me, I'm Stannis.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Stannis
okay.
here.
You'll be Stannis now. I'm just doing like high stance here. Like this guy is Stannis. Stannis is me. Like I am.
Hi.
I'm a community manager for Guns of Boom, and I create videos. So you can go to our official Guns of Boom YouTube channel, watch an amazing amount of trailers that we're making about all the cool stuff in the game, or you can go to the Guns of Boom eSports channel and see some recaps by me, or see the some previous cups with, for example, Fulconi casting Guns of Boom, because we have like so much video. But don't go away right now. We have just a little bit longer before we can start another
actually,
game.
We have another video to show you. We've seen Impact Gaming's hero shots. Should we take a look at Dust2's ones?
Done. Both of them. Okay, so it's dancer shots, not hero shots, I think. Yeah.
Well, let's take a look.
Let's take a look.
No.
We
don't have anything.
Not really. I'm sorry.
I think we just watched both of them.
We did.
I think I'm being silly. All right.
Oh yeah.
Carry on.
I'm sorry. You confuse me so much.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm like I feel like I'm getting a stroke here. I'm not so sure.
That's not good. We're here, the community manager for Guns of Boom, having a stroke.
Are you guys reading from Twitch or YouTube? Well, right now we're reading from YouTube. Do you want to go us to go read from Twitch?
Well, the person that said that obviously said it in YouTube.
Yeah,
so.
you can. I'm reading your comment, man. See, this one will bring us back together after you told me that I suck.
Okay.
It says like Karthikeyan Raju says, "You guys sound great."
There we go.
That's great. That's amazing. But man, I feel like I'm really interested in what's happening with Spleen right now. Oh yes,
I'm
it's
more
Paradise
interested
Island.
in game number 3.
Dust2 eSports against Impact Gaming. It is going to be the third map. This one will decide everything. It will decide who will go to the finals. It will decide whether we'll have a 3-0 or a 2-1. We will not have... I don't want to have another 3-0,
no,
man.
me neither.
All of them are 3-0 at this point. Gentrix with an incredible headshot, like Impact Gaming. Ariel making the first strike. And Dust2 answering with incredible force. AK Krasilnikov going with a double elimination from Barracuda. 87 points for Dust2, as they have the point and they have all the anger in the world, because they don't want to lose this game. They want to stomp, and preferably 3 games in a row. Now point A is being retaken by Karatko. He's going to go for a double elimination, and Surgeon is going to stop his spree, but Avriel is going to take down Spleen, and they are still fighting for the point, and Dust2 has like 120 points ahead, like AK with an elimination streak, and Corrupt finishing him off with a G-Launcher, because somebody had to stop that guy.
Somebody did have to stop that guy, though. Dust2 still have the point, still doing a fantastic job. Gentrix going to try and put a stop to them, but does get knocked out by the Spleen as AK, wow, what a great job he is doing of defending that point. Armaze takes down Ariel, gets the double in by taking down Corrupt. Can he make that into a triple? Yes, he can. He gets Venom as well. Dust2 are on fire this game. Gentrix going to try and put a stop to them, but he's getting teamed up on. It is not happening for Impact Gaming here.
Dust2 are not joking around anymore. They are going to go for a full assault here with a 250-point lead, and it's only going bigger as Armaze is going to get a double elimination, as they want to put an end to everything. Gentrix is going to stop Armaze, but he's going to pay for it with his life, as Armaze managed to take him out with Incinerator overtime, but AK Krasilnikov takes out Ariel, who's going for Spleen. A double elimination for AK Krasilnikov, as now is almost a 400-point lead.
This is what Dust2 want to see, as Gentrix does what he can to hold on to this point. Now Impact Gaming have actually managed to get it. Maybe they can hold on to this for long enough to take this win. If Dust2 can't take it back, then Impact Gaming could win this one, but Corrupt going to move on forward, have this little fight, take down Armace, and actually,
Impact Gaming seems to be changing gears as they are flanking, and with that flank, they managed to take it as an elimination streak from Venom. An elimination streak goes into a triple elimination as he single-handedly takes back the point, and they are now not so far away, only 100 points behind. They only need to hold this point for about a minute, and they will win this game.
Look at how this score has changed. They were 400 points behind before. Now Impact Gaming, 50 points behind. They're getting closer and closer, as they're just holding onto that point with everything that they can. AK trying to take the members of Impact Gaming down with the sniper, and yes, they have.
Yes, AK is actually going to turn this around with his impeccable sniping, as Spleen is going to go onto the point as they are retaking it. They are going to hold on to their lead, as AK Krasilnikov is easily the MVP of this battle, as he's single-handedly turning around the thing that Venom was building up a comeback, but AK Krasilnikov put it to the ground.
The crowd are going absolutely wild. You might be able to hear them. I certainly can. As Dust2 look to be doing their best to win this one, but now Impact Gaming coming back one more time. The Spleen going to try and put a stop to that. It's going to try and attack that point. Does take down Venom with a very quick shotgun shot there, but then Aerial takes him down as Gentrix holding on to that point with everything that he's got.
Dust2 is 933 points, and Impact Gaming are losing the point again. They were looking so good, but Dust2 is going to take the third map, as it's going to be 2-1. The first comeback of today's matches. It is not going to be a 3-0, and maybe, just maybe, Dust2 are going to start their winning march towards Lazarus and an all-European final.
The crowd are going absolutely insane right now, Stanis, and huge grins from Dust2. They needed this. They needed this so badly. Now, 2 games separate them from the grand finals of Brazil Pro Series here in Sao Paulo. And now that they've won that, they believe that they can win the whole damn thing.
Chat is going crazy. That was a good game. Crazy. Impact Gaming will still win. And it's such a GG, I agree. This is such a GG. I mean, I've enjoyed every second of it. Just as I've been saying, Spleen, I feel like, is experienced enough and the strong enough leader to just help his team completely turn this around. You see, he even wiped the smile off Venom's face here. They were very relaxed, and now they see that they will have to put in effort. If they want to take down Dust2 for good, they will need to be paying all of their attention to them, the next map.
Yep. The next map is an important one. It's the first time, as you mentioned before, it's the first time we haven't had a sweep in today's tournament. It's 2-1. Can Dust2 make that 2-3? Maybe. Maybe they can.
Interesting point brought up in chat right now by Ink. Impact almost made a comeback, and Dust2 almost blew that lead. Yes, it was a very dangerous moment, and I feel like, sometimes you need a hero in Guns of Boom. If you want to change a situation, you need someone to get a triple elimination, or a quarter elimination is perfect, but that's just that's too much to ask of anyone. But a triple elimination and an elimination streak can turn everything around, and Venom did just that, just like Excellency at the end of their match on Europe Square. But the fact that AK Krasilnikov managed to answer that with his own triple elimination, which is so difficult to do. It takes so much skill, so much timing, and also even luck that you don't see that often.
Well, headsets are going back on now, Stanis. It looks like we may be about to witness our first Game 4 of the day, as Dust2 are doing everything in they can. They want that all-European final that you teased us with a little while ago. They want to stop Impact Gaming in their tracks, but Impact Gaming, you don't want to mess with them. Look at Venom. Look at him go.
Yes, he's now going into serious Venom mode. I'm like, so some more interesting things from the chat. Worth watching a recap of this game. I agree. I agree, this is good. So, win or lose, the third game by Dust2 is the best, is from Raju. I agree. I mean, like, this was, for me, it was one of the best games of today's tournament. One of the other ones was, of course, the first game by Lazarus, where Excellency managed to, like, help Lazarus close 200 points in, like, a second. But this was, I think it was almost as good, or maybe just as good as this was. This was both epic, and it showed just, like, how much passion the teams have for the game.
All right, let's jump into game number 4. It's Team Deathmatch on Europe Street.
Okay, Impact Gaming and Dust2 eSports are going for another battle, and we still have the. We're going to start very, very soon, and
we're just going to restart the game. That's fine. I believe this is the first time we've seen Europe Streets today. We've seen Europe Square in every single series up until now, but Europe Streets is a new one on me.
Yes, Europe Streets is a new one, and it is an interesting one because the ace of Team Dust2 is actually a sniper.
Ah.
And Europe Streets is definitely a sniper.
You definitely want to snipe in the streets, yeah. Yeah, so he's going to just try and sit back, deal as much damage as he can from a distance. It's the kind of deal where you want to stay as far away as you can, but stay just about in range so that you're in the effective range where you can shoot them, but they can't shoot you.
Yes, Europe Streets is of course quite crazy because not only it has like so many angles and so many distances, some even too great for any sniper rifle to cover, that you never know where the snipers are coming from. But then again, you always can flank them, so it is always a choice. Either you go hunting for snipers or you become one.
I like that. That's a good phrase to live your life by, I think.
Yeah.
Go hunting for snipers or become the sniper.
Become the sniper. I can start like a coaching, like coaching firm. Like become the sniper, where sniper is a way of life.
I thought you meant inspirational phrases there. You can...
I think like the best, one of the best quotes in Guns of Boom esports history was made by Optimus in one of their interviews. Back in, I remember, Pro Series Texas, is when he said that his team is like, he's a sniper rusher. And the other teammates were a rusher sniper, and this is a rusher, but he's also a sniper and another sniper rusher. It was like,
how do you even keep up with that sentence?
I mean, like, there were all sniper rushers.
Sniper rusher, rusher sniper, rusher sniper, sniper rusher.
Yeah, there's a sniper rusher, a rusher sniper, and a rusher who's also a sniper, and another sniper rusher.
That is ridiculous.
It's my favorite one.
That is ridiculous.
It's my favorite one.
It's great.
Please stop antagonizing me.
It's great. It's silly, but silly is good.
Neural Fix in the chat says, "Put this away, Impact." Yes, but I'm sorry, Neural Fix, but I think like they need to address this differently. If they think that they can just put this away, I think they will lose, because they need to be bringing something new here. They need to not start tilting, because when you are winning so dominantly, this is the most vulnerable moment. When you do lose, you can just go downward spiral, way to the abyss.
Yeah, look at the first game between Lazarus and Enix, how close that was, and how Enix were ahead, but Lazarus managed to take it back because Enix sort of just let it slip because they were doing well.
Yes, they were doing well, and they didn't like put every effort and every second there, but I cannot blame them. That was like unpredictable. Here, Impact knows what awaits them, and they need to work exactly against that, because they have angered Dust2, and you have seen with with what a serious face Spleen was like throwing around that dust in the video. And you don't want to be that dust. You don't want to be thrown around by
You won't like them when they're angry, as we're about to find out as we begin our game at Europe Streets. Let's take a look at the positions that the players take. Look how they're all sitting back, all just trying to get a good angle with their snipers.
Oh, this is an incredible map to spectate, but some people cannot wait. And AK, being the greatest sniper on the team, does a surprise move by going with a shotgun with the first strike, but Gentrix is answering that with a knife elimination and going for a triple elimination.
Wow.
With both a knife elimination, a shotgun, and a sniper rifle, so maybe AK should have stayed behind and stick to his best qualities.
That's some very flexible gameplay from Gentrix there, as there we go, perfect aim from Surgic, gets the headshot and Corrupt. The Spleen does take down Gentrix finally, as well as this game is looking pretty even.
This is short and sweet, but like we have the tension in this particular kind of map. It's the only map I think where you can just you can stop talking and you can for a second feel how everything, how the gears are going to work. Like, this is going to be tight, but no, he's missing, and now he has warned him, and Surgix sees him, but still Venom manages to do it with an Odin. It was pretty, oh, man, that was amazing.
Venom just took him down with that. Didn't matter that he whiffed the sniper shot. Now Corrupt gonna take aim here at AK, and a lot of rounds went into him, but it just wasn't good enough.
I mean, no, they were like strafing like gods there, because they were both missing, because they were both strafing, and he was taken out by someone completely different. But Venom with a double elimination with Thanatos, as you can see, there's like two sniper rifles are dueling here with Barracuda and Thanatos. Thanatos having more damage, but it's being way slower and taking more skill to use properly. But Impact Gaming is actually 120 points ahead. They have been winning all of those surprising counters, and it is going to widen even more as Gentrix is going to get a double elimination with his Odin.
This is a big lead to have, and especially in TDM, it is difficult to take that back. Not impossible. Dust2 could still do this. Corrupt's going to give it his best shot, almost taking down the Spleen. The Spleen, with some help, took him down as Venom just misses the sniper headshot there and does get taken out because of it.
It's incredible gameplay by Impact Gaming as they have a double elimination coming in from Ariel, as they have players. Oh, that was just respawn. Invulnerability didn't go through, but Arm Ace didn't lose his faith, and he went and just ended Gentrix on the side there.
Yeah, I mean, we are seeing some incredible sniper gameplay here. So can he? No, just misses that shot too, gets taken out. And now let's take a look at Venom, also trying to get the sniper. Does get 1,000 damage there on the Spleen. Can he finish the job? No, not quite. Doesn't have a grenade to throw.
Krasilnikov did a beautiful double G-Launcher elimination, but Venom won their game of chicken where they've been looking at each other because he went behind him and got him with a shotgun. But now AK Krasilnikov is going to go another time. He's going for a close-range battle. And now Spleen is going to finish Corrupt, and Gentrix taking out Spleen as they are slowly. They were slowly creeping up. Dust2 are now only 80 points behind.
Look at this angle from Gentrix there. Just a little top of their heads. Couldn't quite line up the shot that's going to turn around, take out the Spleen with Ariel's help.
Gentrix is so good on the AR, and this map is just for the most accurate ones. He has another headshot, and here he is actually strafing to defeat two players.